Hello and welcome to Shirlay Shenanigans, where we're drinking and not thinking. Of course, I've got my sidekick on with me today, Miss Amanda.
Cheerio.
We are not doing a sample beverage this week because we ran out of beer money.
Yeah.
So we're nixing that portion unless somebody wants to buy us a beer, and then we're going to sample a beer.
There you go. That's what we should do. Set up
I
a
know.
thing.
For real. Somebody's got to support this habit. So Mandy and I have swords today. Mandy, throw up your sword. They're foam swords for the listeners out there. So last week's episode, Mandy was able to zap the shit out of me, which I felt was massively unfair. So this week we have swords. So every time either one of us says the F-bomb, we get to annihilate the other person. So this is going to be dandy.
I wasn't really understanding the other half of that.
Well, they're half of what?
That I'll be getting hit.
Well, I have my own sword.
That's not as fun as last week.
Yeah,
more
because
fun last week.
I didn't know when you were zapping me, you wacko. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's going to be a fun episode. Mm-hmm. And so, man, I had the shittiest day on Saturday. So we're going to a derby party.
Yep.
At my club or whatever. And it was freaking raining out.
Okay.
I had 6 different outfits that I hated. Chuck hated all of them. And well, that's his vintage for me.
Yeah.
And so my hair was disgusting. I got freaking
Well, that's why they wear hats.
I know, but still, I still have menopause hair, Mandy.
Yeah, me too.
And so I'm trying all this shit on. I looked like crap. Anything I did, I looked like shit. So I pretended to, try on all these different outfits. And Chuck's like, Cheryl, no. I'm like, mofo. I'm not saying F. Mofo. So by this point, I had like 8 outfits thrown onto the bedroom floor. And he goes, what's up with your hair? And I said, what do you mean what the F is up with my hair?
He has no hair, so he can just say whatever he wants.
He bald. He little bald. So, yeah, I am like, leave me alone. I am just having the shittiest day. You just wake up and today's not going to be a good day. And that was my day.
Yeah.
I just look like shit. And then he finally picked an outfit. Did not this outfit, my tits are hanging down to my freaking belly button. And we're going to somewhere that everybody's ultra conservative. And I'm the one that nobody's looking here at my eyes or looking down at my tits. I'm like, blaming my husband. It's him. He made me wear this. And honest to God, we got into this conversation with this woman. God. I do not think this is appropriate attire for the country club. And I said, blame him.
Karen.
I really don't give a shit.
Oh, wait, let me hear. Did he wear a derby?
Did he wear a derby?
Yeah.
You
guys
mean
wear a derby hat?
The fedora hat?
Yeah.
No, he wore a cap.
Oh, like a Jeff hat?
Like a Jeffy?
Jeff hat.
Yeah, the Irish caps.
One.
Yeah, the Irish cap. I got him extra large because his head's so big. He's like a Jimmy Neutron.
Did you pick out his outfit?
Oh, I did, because he has no idea what derby attire is. He's just, he walks that straight line, and then he's married to me, who, I'm so cockeyed. The cockeyed doesn't even know what cockeyed is.
So you picked his outfit out.
Yes.
And he picked yours out. You got a bunch of bullshit for yours. He probably got compliments.
I had this totally different slack outfit picked out, which I thought was very cute, country club conservative. Okay. And Schmucko Boy has me in this dress with my tits. I am not exaggerating, Mandy. My tits were out.
Why'd you wear it then? If you knew it wasn't.
He wanted them hanging. And I'm like, blame him. I'm like, who does this? I felt like a moron the whole night. The whole night I'm like pulling my dress
that's
up.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah. So
that's probably what he wanted.
Of course he did. What, me to look like an asshole? I can see these ladies. Who's that bitch in the corner? Yeah.
Who that hoe?
Can we call management on her? Oh, freaker.
She come walking in off the street.
Oh, yeah. I did look like a hooker. Mandy, I was working harder than a hooker on nickel night. That's what I look like.
Nickel night. What the hell does that mean? Nickel night.
Harder than, because they're cheap hookers. That's what I look like. I was working harder than a hooker on nickel night. I look like a hoe.
Oh my
I was
God.
a hoe bagger. So that was my embarrassment this weekend. And I just, I said, I'll meet you at the party next time because I don't want him to see what I look like. You know, you got to pack in the packages, you know? And I said,
make everything look
do I
nice
want your
and-
balls hanging out, Chuck? You know, do
Yeah.
I, you know, come on. Little bastard.
Like I said, I think he set you up.
But you know, my
Does he get it? Did he get a chuckle out of it?
Oh, he loved it. He was all over
See?
me all night. But I'm like, this is not the freaking what do I call it? The disco. I always want to say it's the disco. It's the club.
Club.
Yeah. And he was like all over me. I'm like, you can't do this shit. You stay away. But the day before, I knew I was going to be in a bad mood. So I'm in Marshall's, just looking, just for maybe hypothetically an outfit that I'd never wear again. That's floral because I am so not a floral girl. I am not dainty.
Did you wear flowers?
Obviously. What?
Was this dress you wore flowers?
I did. There was
Oh,
it
really?
had a flower print.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't picture that at all.
I know because
I only ever see you in black.
There's nothing in this world that is dainty. So I go into Marshall's and I'm just thinking, I'm going to wear this dress once because
Right.
I'm not spending a fortune on.
Right.
I really don't care. So I'm in the workout section. For you people, no, I don't work out. I just like to wear workout clothes because I'm very lazy. So I'm
Nice
in the
and
workout
stretchy.
section, right? And you know how you're like looking at a particular item. And I was in a section at the very end of the aisle. And I am looking. Doesn't this young, like freaking 16 or 17-year-old come smack right next to me? Doesn't give me the graciousness of saying.
To keep looking
Yeah,
at what
to
you're looking
keep-
at.
right.
Oh my God, that happens to me all the
And
time.
then, wait a minute, make it better. She shoves the rack down to my left. I look at her. I'm like, are you for fucking real? I was so pissed. I'm like, you cannot shove this shit, bitch. I was here first. This is my shit I'm looking at. Stop shoving my shit. So she pushes her way. I push the mofos
did not.
back. Yes. First of all, you little shit, I'm older than you. You're shorter than me. You want to go at it?
She's shorter, too.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. She
That's
can
hard to be
tough as
shorter
a-
than Cheryl.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm 5'4", bitch. So I was furious. So she shoves at me. I shove back.
No, you didn't.
This little shithead mofo, does she not push them back at me? I put my hands on my hips and I go, are you effing serious? And she goes, looks at me. She goes, wait a minute. Who?
No.
Wait a minute. I
She's
said, you
16.
entitled little bitch. Maybe I wanted to take her out. I literally said, Shirley, you're sober. Do not follow this girl because will you be able to follow her and do the same shit that she just did to you? And I literally, maybe I wanted to freaking kill this girl.
Oh, but that would have been the best if you would have just followed her around the store and did it to her everywhere she went.
I needed one of Mandy's gummies. But how obnoxious is that?
That's bad. That happens to me a lot. But most of the time though, you got people that want to look in the same place, but they'll come next to you and they just kind of like linger and you know they're not really looking at what they're looking at.
Yeah.
They're just waiting you to get out of their fucking section.
Right.
Because they want to look at that
But
section
that's
too.
proper protocol.
Right.
You just wait
You don't
for that
slide
cart.
across.
Or you say, excuse me, please. This bitch had no excuse me.
Well-
She's like, I'm dominating you, bitch. I'm like, oh.
Well, I think that's where all the shit with the media and like the kids are on their phone all the time. They don't even know that
the
stuff
proper
anymore.
respect.
There's no.
Well, she didn't like me that day, Mandy. I really don't care.
If you had her number, you could have texted her. She would have got that.
I was ready to hunt her down.
I'm putting your ass on social media.
Yeah. And, I just swear, everybody's in a freaking rush today. And then even your cart, talking about carts. Mm-hmm. Like if you're at Costco or wherever, because their aisleways are so freaking small. Mm-hmm. You're in America. Okay? We go up the right, the other side goes down the left.
Right.
That's what proper protocol is.
Right. Like the road. You're on the road.
Fuck does...
I'm not even getting the joy out of this.
I know, because I've already got to say it, because it pisses me off, Mandy. Who, leaves their car in the middle of the freaking alley or their aisleway, right? And then you can see that person coming towards you with the damn cart.
So you need to move your cart.
They don't move their cart.
No, they don't.
They think you should move their cart. So then it's war on, bitch. Or war on, dude. Half of them don't speak English, and that just puts me in a whole nother tither. I'm like, I'm gonna be nice today. Today maybe is my nice day, but you never know. So yeah, and then the carts. So you're looking at this person. Are they going left or right? Because they don't know freaking proper protocol, and it annoys the shit out of me.
Well, they didn't want to go left or right anyway. They just want to be in your way.
They just want to be in your way.
Yeah.
And
make you walk around.
Exactly.
That happens to me all the time. Like going down the sidewalks. Like if you're anywhere.
Yes.
And we were in Key West. Now you would think, granted, everybody's drinking, but
drinking,
still,
not thinking.
So walking down those sidewalks, we still have these kids that are, in their 20s. They're not really kids anymore, but they're in their 20s.
Right.
Nobody moves for you.
No.
Never.
Ignoramuses.
Right. It's just like you see, you see elderly people, not elderly, people.
Mandy, I want to have some respect. You move your young ass aside.
We did our freaking time. I did my time. These kids aren't doing any time. They're just like, fuck you. That feels pretty good. I might take this home with me.
The property of Shirlay Shenanigans. 389 a giant. No, I'm like, it pisses me off. The whole disrespect for the elderly. Like if it's a pregnant woman on the train or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You
should be getting up and letting them have your seat.
Who's raising these kids?
I don't know. I don't get it. You know who's raising the kids? The moms and the dads are now working, so there is no family loyalty anymore.
Mandy.
And they stick them, they want their privacy, they want their downtime. When they get home from work, they don't want to hear no screaming kid, here, take the computer, go play your game. But okay. But some of these people are older than I am, and they still don't know common decency. Well, that's true.
When it comes to a shopping cart.
I can't explain that, yeah. But the younger ones I can explain.
I can't take it. I just think that we've lost, respect for everybody.
For sure. There's not enough.
The mutual, graciousness. Courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, M-freaking-I-A, and it bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You can just go anywhere, and then that's what it is. If you're at a bar, perfect example, and you're standing there for a good 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now back in the day, Mandy and I could capture any bartender. Well, we old as hell now.
Hey, we can serve so easily no more. Yeah.
So I'll be standing there, and I might even flash a little boobie,
And they can.
Well, whatever.
Get attention.
Attention, hello. I've been standing here for 5 minutes, and this young 25-year-old across the bar, hi, honey, can you get me drinks? Boom! There he goes.
Oh.
And I look at her, I'm like, bitch. Bitch.
You know, it'd be great.
What?
If you had, someday we'll have daughter-in-laws.
I pray.
I pray. Send your daughter-in-law down to the other end of the bar because she's younger.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And then she could say, I'm going to buy a drink.
Right.
My mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law. First of all, my mother-in-law most likely will be paying anyway. She's she's the lush of the family.
I want to buy a drink for her. She's been staying there for 10 minutes, but because I'm younger, you came to me first. Just calling you out.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, hilarious.
Actually, we could just hire somebody to do that. Forget waiting for this daughter.
I've done that before.
It ain't happening.
I've given somebody $5. Can you order my drinks too? I'm like, we're not getting any younger, man.
I know.
And I can't. No matter what I do to this,
you just got to figure something out.
Yeah.
Another way.
But doesn't that bother you though?
For
You're
sure.
standing there.
bullshit.
They're not even acknowledging.
You know what else bothers me? Is like usually the girl that's down there is probably getting a drink bought for her from somebody.
Bitch.
We got money. We got money over here.
We're
asking for a beer.
We don't count, man.
I got cash in my hand. No, they don't know cash.
No.
Can't do that anymore.
Mandy's in love with her sword. Can you tell?
I do. I'm just waiting for the F-bomb.
I don't know. Maybe it's that we're Americans and we're just like horrible. We just have no patience. We really don't.
Yeah,
we want everything to go. We want it yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
And so when you're just even out to dinner, there's such a difference. Here, we live in Pennsylvania. We spend half the year in Florida. Florida,
we
wait
meaning she
forever for our food, forever. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do you guys survive down here? They're like, we're more chilled. I'm like, oh, you guys all stoned? I'm like, what's the deal?
Well, you know what? That's the way it was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I used to have to get used to it. I'd come back here to Philly, and as soon as I would land in Philly, and it would be like
busy.
Like you were getting smacked in the face.
Yeah. Welcome home, man.
Welcome home. And smell all the smells of all the whole neighborhood coming home, and everybody's cutting each other off and getting in front of each other. Everybody's in a hurry.
Yeah, you know? we want everything yesterday.
Yeah. But when going down south, it's a totally different world. It's so much more relaxing. Because it takes you, though,
first
a while.
of all,
you have to stay there for a couple weeks to get into the mood. Because when you're first there, everybody's just driving you fucking crazy.
Just give me my beer. I don't really care.
So Straw has a beer. She'll go to a store. She'll be fine after that. But I'm saying, it takes you a couple weeks to get back into that relaxed mode. That's how tense it is up here. Why do we still live here?
Well,
it is actually. It's fun.
It's fun because
it's happening.
We're effed up. Fuck-a-doodle-do and fuck-a-doodle me.
I'm waiting for that.
I don't know. But, Mandy, there's Karens. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of Karens. I have a lot of Karens in my life. My husband actually called me a motherfucker Karen today, because we were talking.
He called you a Karen?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Who cursed there? Was it me or you? Okay, anyway.
And I said, wait a minute. The only thing I complain about is my freaking food. Because if I don't like something, I do complain.
Are you afraid of somebody spitting in your food?
What, when I send it back? No, I just say take it off the bill or whatever.
Oh,
no, I know better, Mandy. No, I don't want a pubic hair on my sandwich. No, thank you. That happened to me
nice
before.
loogie.
Yeah. Oh, a loogie. But then they probably smear it inside the mayonnaise. So you would have no idea.
Oh.
I'm sure that's happened to me.
I want to know.
So I told Chuck today, and he goes, because my husband, he's not really into social media. He's like kind of the odd nut. And he goes, well, what's a Karen? I'm like, oh my God. I really want to tell him the definition.
Didn't know what a Karen was?
No, he had no idea what a Karen was.
How can you miss that? Especially go to a country club.
It's a white, middle-class woman, entitled, demanding, and whiny bitch.
That's definitely not you. That's probably why I didn't know about it. But
I am not whiny.
He's been in contact with many of them.
And I said, the only thing I complain about is the damn food. Right. And I said, anything else? And I said, dude, you're the male version of a Karen. And he goes, no way, contraire, mon frere. No, I am not. Go. Yeah. I said, dude, did you see your obnoxious driving behavior? My husband is the total D-bag. If you guys are all waiting in a long exit off the turnpike or whatever highway.
Oh, he's not MFer that goes around?
Asshole that beeps in at the very end. And he's not a fucking Karen? You missed it.
I'm listening to the conversation.
So, yeah, and wait a minute. He's Mr. freaking horn happy,
well, that's entitled. I don't know if that's Karen.
But
that's
a Karen. A Karen's an entitled.
Entitled, okay.
Very entitled. And
right,
that's
true.
him.
Okay.
But he wanted to say he's justified. I'm like, in what freaking dictionary are you justified?
Why is he justified? Because
because he
was going too fast?
No, you know what he says? The road's a competition. I am like,
so he would be fucked then if nobody lets him in, right?
Yeah, thank you, Mandy. Yeah, and
so the competition is you lose.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day, and this is me in the passenger seat going.
But I don't think I sink it down.
Oh my goodness.
Waiting for the gunfire to go through.
My hands are like this, covering my eyes. I pray that the person in front of us or in back of us doesn't know with this car or not me. Because I kind of stick out. Oh my God.
You kind of stick out.
I kind of stick out. Foot of you, Mandy. Foot of you, bitch. Oh my gosh. So I asked my son, who's up on all these latest terms, like, what's the male version of a Karen called?
Oh, I did want to know what this is. What is it?
So he calls them a Chad.
Okay.
I don't know where they captured that from. So any of my research, I did not find a Chad.
Yeah.
I found Urban's Dictionary says it's a Darren.
I've never even heard that.
Well, I guess Karen, Darren.
But I never heard
that's
that.
somebody that's good at rhyming. That's what I would think, right?
I heard Kevin before, but I haven't heard Darren.
Kevin, Ken.
Oh, okay. So Kevin and Ken. Ken.
Why? Okay,
like a Ken
Mandy.
doll?
I say we declare today.
What do we
that
say?
We call male Karens dicks. Total dicks. D-I-C-K. Period.
I'm like
I think it fits. If you're a Richard, I don't really care. You're a dick. You're a dick.
Oh, that's perfect, yeah. Richard.
Well, I know. Well, that's why they
classier than dick, but right.
But
it
maybe
works.
He's being a dick, so therefore you call him a dick.
Well, a Richard is a dick.
I know.
So if we have to go with an actual name, I know Dick was a nickname. Dick was actually never an actual name.
I know. So they nicknamed Richard Dick.
Richard Dick.
So Urban Dictionary, I really think we should just incorporate the name Dick.
That's fucking perfect.
Yeah, because you could be okay with it.
You're a Richard.
You're a rich bitch girl.
I'm liking that. That's like perfect. Why didn't I ever think of that? That's really good, Cheryl.
Thank you, Mandy.
I'm impressed. Hello.
She's knighting me. I don't know.
Miss Richard.
But Mandy, I can be obnoxious though, because first of all,
oh no,
I am way loud, way loud.
Come on, Cheryl.
And I don't know. People have said, "Excuse me, do you have an inside voice?" No, I do not have an inside voice. I'm really sorry. I speak at one monotone. I have been asked that several times. I'm like, no.
Can't imagine.
No, I don't have an inside voice. I don't think growing up in my household, nobody had an inside voice. Even when I see them all, I think I'm on the quieter side compared to all of them. Everybody wants to be heard and recognized, and it's a battle for who has the statement.
Yep. I think 3 or more kids.
Yeah.
That becomes like a household.
That's where we go, Sweet Caroline.
Yeah. Who's going to speak up? Who's going to get what first?
I don't know, but I can be.
Beat you to the punch.
So I asked my son today, am I obnoxious? And he goes, "Oh my God, Mom, are you serious?" He goes,
that you had to ask that.
I know. He goes, "You are so offensive." And I said, "I realize I have no filter. Some of these things just come out of my mouth that I just say."
Well, I think that's the over 50 thing. The menopause over 50 is just like, you know what? I've been through fucking shit. I'm 50 years old.
And we're just
I'm not dealing with your shit anymore.
We feel, right?
I had enough of my own shit. I'm not dealing with your shit. And I'm going to freaking call you out on it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right?
I'm done. But, Mandy, if somebody says, "What do you think? What do you think of my hair?" And I'll look at them like, I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. She said that to me quite a few times. Can we do a little something with that?
I said, "You need more highlights."
Can you curl that a little bit? Can you put a hat on, Cheryl? I put a hat on. Today is a hat day, evidently, according to Cheryl.
I called the guy. Oh, my God. I am so embarrassing. I am obnoxious the more I think about it. I haven't seen a guy that used to work at our club, and I saw him at a different club, and I said to him, "Dude, how you doing? You look full." Because he gained like 40 pounds.
You look full.
You look full.
That's one I haven't heard. You look full.
And he looked at me like, like I just cut off his weenus, his legs, his arms.
He burned holes through you. Oh my God. You look full. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Well, what I didn't know what to say because I
you probably shouldn't have said anything, Cheryl.
It just came out. And it was,
how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
A sober comment too, which is even more intriguing. All right. Well, you know what?
Well, there's the obnoxiousness that your son's talking about.
Well, it's okay. You know.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I
just said.
Well, within reason.
Could have had a few other words to say instead of full.
But then I try to retract once I realize, oh my God, did that just come out of my mouth? Holy shit! That I just said that, and I try to like compliment something else because I just effed up in a bad way.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, because then they're thinking all night. She just called me pretty much ugly. I am so bad.
She called me fat.
So, Mandy, when people are obnoxious towards you, how do you handle it?
I don't know. I guess I.
Hold on. Mandy is the most chillaxed person I've ever met in my entire life. You can be obnoxious to hell to her. She just lets all this shit roll off of her.
That's how I survive.
She's on a beach on a summer's day going, hang loose with her gummies. That's my Mandy.
That's kind of my response.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever responded like aggressively to anybody like I don't know. Like even to people that I do know, I guess I don't know.
Mandy.
I let it roll off.
You have a story, a Karen story.
I do.
In your neighborhood.
I do.
The dog shitting on your front lawn.
Right. Well, that's an issue. Well, that's fucked up though.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. I like how we're self-medicating our swords.
I'm recognizing. Yeah. But seriously, like we live on this street. Everybody has a backyard.
Everybody front yard, backyard.
Majority, I would say 90% of these backyards are all fenced in.
Right.
You got people walking their dogs every freaking day up our street. Every day. Same dogs. Shitting and pissing on your lawn. And then they walk their dog back to their house where there's no shit or piss on their lawn. Shit. So this particular neighbor, just like, it's just every day. And I mean, their backyard is bigger than ours.
Is this a big dog, little dog, or what? Is it a big shit?
It's a little dog.
So she can easily it's a Karen, right?
For sure. But like, yeah, they could easily let it out in the backyard. But even if they have it on, I get the hawks and everybody's worried about that. I understand it. We have a lot of hawks where I live. Right. So walk your dog in your own backyard with a leash.
Yes. Yeah.
Why do you have to walk it down the street? Let it shit and piss in my yard
freaking dog
every
park.
fucking day. Every day. Got the fuck in there. Another one.
You fucking Karen. Keep your damn dog shit on your own lawn.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
so I gotta kneel in this wherever they.
And that's even the piss. The piss is even bad.
I mean. It's just
disgusting.
I can understand if you're living in an apartment complex, you gotta walk your dog because that's the only thing you could do. I understand that. But when you're actually letting the dog shit,
did you ever have anybody that left
every day
dog shit on your lawn and didn't clean it up?
Only our stepdaughter, my stepdaughter.
that dog's a little dumb.
She does dog groomings. When she was younger, when she first started out, there was all these dogs coming to our house, and she was grooming these dogs, and she would take them out to the bathroom, and then we'd be like, "All right, you gotta clean up.
Start picking up this shit."
Clean up.
Everybody's responsible for their own shit. Oh my gosh!
And then we have all these other dogs, but that was it. No.
So, when you're dealing with obnoxious people, probably like me, I'm sorry. My thing is when I'm dealing with.
That's why I'm so lax about it. I've lived with you my whole life.
That's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious.
Hey, you're the one say fuck.
When I deal with somebody obnoxious, you know what my comeback statement is? I'll pray for you. because they have no freaking idea what to say from that. Because they could be the most obnoxious comeback to me, have no, like, I just say to them, and they could be such a bitch. I'll pray for you. Blows them out of the water. Oh, what do you mean you're going to pray for me? And then it really, really makes them think.
I'm sure they're so confused when you say that.
You know, the most obnoxious place that makes people obnoxious is on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, everybody's obnoxious to fly anyway, like, or just anxious, you know, to get on a plane. It's nobody's in control.
Yeah, nobody.
So I think
and
everything comes out on a plane.
You are in breathing, touching people that you don't even like.
I'm sure.
Right?
And you were just sitting in a seat that somebody else was sitting in for however many hours.
And how disgusting is it? A number one, you don't want to be in this. I have so many pet peeves when I fly.
Well, you fly a lot.
I fly a lot. God forbid I'm in a middle seat. And I got a chubby on my left, a chubby on my right. I'm like, I'm fucked. Maybe you're not getting me.
That's why I had it in my hand earlier. See, I got to keep it in my hand.
I'm fucked. And I think, there goes my armrests. Because you know for a fact, they're falling onto your seat.
You just don't have a choice.
And
that's
I just slither down in this seat. This is gonna suck. I hate it. And then when people are obnoxiously on a loud phone call, or the worst. Well, I got a lot of worse. They take their shoes off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, then your feet get real swelled up.
Well, I'm okay with that if they have socks on. But then they have bare feet.
Oh.
And then they're generally the people behind me who think that for some reason that's a Karen and a dick behind me because they're putting their bare feet in that little 2.5 piece section of my seat. Up. Yes, in between what I already don't want to have an armrest for, and they're putting their bare feet up in my little.
Oh my God. That's
mother foe to the foe to the go mofo. I want to cut them. I want to bring them down.
They've had more drinks than you, Cheryl.
I don't really care. I'm flicking them like this, Mandy. I want to. Chuck's my husband like, Cheryl, calm down. I'm like, you fucking calm down. You calm down. Bullshit. I hate bare feet.
Oh yeah.
Get that shit away from me. And why do people feel like that's the beautiful thing about them? And you know what, Mandy? The worst barefoot that I've ever seen. The plane wasn't even taken off yet. This is so disgusting. It was a dude. He bought his clippers on the plane.
No.
Yes. Started clipping his toenails. We were going to a warm destination. How appropriate. Let me clip my toenails. Yeah, freaking Richard.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
And Mandy, they were like so freaking long. Long. And you could see them flying. I am in on the next thing over.
Was he clipping his toenails? There's like no room on a plane.
He just put his foot up on the freaking chair
that he was
and started clipping his toenails.
Oh my God, that's so gross.
That was so nasty.
I'm kind of like beware of like even doing that in my own house, like where I'm doing it.
My brother-in-law did it on my kitchen table once. My sister wanted to kill him. I'm like, you better take care of that shit.
Oh my God. That's so gross. No. I'm like I like to take the little trash can from whatever in the bathroom, sit on the toilet seat closed.
Really?
And put my foot over the trash can.
That's what a pedicure. You gotta go get a pedicure.
Well, that's what I normally do. But majority of the time all winter, I'm not getting a pedicure all winter.
People are so disgusting.
I don't do that.
So disgusting. They're blowing their noses, and then you hear somebody hacking behind you. You just want to hurl. Oh my God! Please cover your mouth. Please cover your mouth.
It doesn't even matter. It's all going through the air. It's all getting circulated.
Oh man,
You're just screwed.
I can't. They're coughing up a lung.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to take lots of drugs.
Lots of drugs, or drink a lot, right?
Yeah, drink a lot.
Drink a lot.
I do both. to get on a plane? I got some videos.
And then I was sitting with this kid, probably like 12.
Oh, no. Oh, God. That
Chuck
was
is behind
bad
me.
on their parents' part.
I don't know if we were on standby, whatever we were. We're just grateful to be on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
No.
I smell ass.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Every time he moved his butt cheeks, all I smelled was shit. Oh, my God.
That poor
the
kid.
entire time. So this is me putting my head in my shirt. Oh, my God. I'm like, oh.
You have two sons. You got to be sympathetic.
Oh, no. My kids never smelled like ass like that. That was badass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, their parents weren't very good at teaching them how to wipe
This is how non-politically correct. They were foreigners.
Aww.
Oh, Mandy, do not be sympathetic.
Maybe they're pooping in a hole or something.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
There's tulip paper in the
Wasn't the Olympics somewhere where they had to go shit in a hole?
Yeah, well, you do that sometimes. You just,
yeah. Like, seriously, like that was their hotels. They had to actually shit in holes.
Well, that's how.
In the Olympics.
I know. Americans
Can you imagine?
I know.
If I was ever to go in the Olympics, that's the fucking year that I would get. The year that they go somewhere where I got to shit in a freaking hole. Not some fancy place. Never fancy.
No shitting in a hole for
I'd be
Mandy.
shitting in a freaking hole.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, there's so many airplane stories. The kid kicking your chair. Oh my God.
Oh, I got a story for you.
I want to kill these fuckers, little fuckers. You touch my chair one more time, I'm going to kill you, bitch. You little shit. You little shit. I want to beat the shit out of them. Where's your mother? Where's your mother? She's not sitting with you? Collect her ass, because I'm going to have a little conversation with her.
And you're going to Florida, back and forth to Florida?
Yeah, all the time.
I was on this one trip to Florida, and we were coming back from Orlando, and I swear, I think I was only like maybe whatever. I think I was in high school still. I think I was like 17 or 16 or something. And my friend that was with me, Betsy, neither of us could stand kids, of course, at the time. We're only 18 years old. We don't want to deal with any little
Get the hell away from me. This is when fake ID was in. We were getting loaded up on the plane, baby.
That's right. So this little kid comes on. And do you remember the figment of your imagination?
Figment.
Figment.
Man.
Remember that? They had a character.
I'm like, Figma or Figment?
Figment of your imagination was one of their characters that they had at Disney.
Okay.
Okay, so it was like this purple dragon looking thing. Well, this kid comes on, and they had these horns. This kid comes on the plane. He's got this Figment hat on with these horns, and he's like
Yippee!
Whatever, down the freaking aisles.
Disney.
And Betsy's like, if this fucking kid comes anywhere near me, doesn't the kid come down the aisle?
No.
Right next to her. And I'm like, this is the best flight of my life. This is going to be great. I'm like, I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. Because I was next to the window.
You didn't have gummies back then either.
That was just pure entertainment.
So this little shit. Oh my God. That is the worst flight. Disney flights. And I'm on them all the time. Fly in and out of Orlando 24/7.
Can't wait, kids, can't wait. Overly excited, whining, crying. Are we there yet? Oh, no, thank you.
Oh my God.
No, thanks.
Freaking people. And their kids.
Imagine the flight attendants for that shit back and forth all the time.
Oh, well, you know what? I know they put up with a lot of shit. So Frontier is obviously the worst airlines.
Ugh.
They kicked most people off. I was on a flight on Frontier. Yes, I've been on Frontier, so I'm not such a bitch. So whatever. And
it's an Airbus.
Yeah. Doesn't this woman not want to give up her seat because she's not supposed to sit where she's sitting or something? I don't know, because I'm 10 rows back. You really can't hear the conversation. She refuses to get off. Now, mind you, she had her sister, and there are 9 children that they're flying with. So 11 of them.
Oh, my God.
I guess the flight attendant didn't like the way she was talking, or da-da-da-da-da-da. The banter. Now, the whole plane's now hearing the banter between this woman and the stewardess. And with security.
Oh, no.
Ma'am, you got to get off this plane. So then she started throwing, well, you're this and you're that. Ma'am, you have to get off the plane. She goes, I'm not getting off the plane. I'm not getting off the plane. I'm not getting off the plane. 50 million times. So
just
what happens?
Her, not all the kids.
So what happens is they said the entire aircraft, everybody's got to deboard.
No.
Yes.
No.
So we all had to deboard the plane.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not shitting you. So now we're a half an hour in. We're already a half an hour delayed because she had issues with something. I don't know what the issues were. I have no idea. I'm not going to even dabble into that shit.
That's a good thing they check for, like, guns.
I don't know.
Somebody would shot that bitch.
The entire plane deboards, and now it's packed. The entire plane was full beyond capacity. So all you do is you see her sister, or whoever the hell she was, with these 9 kids, crying, I want to go home. Oh, my God. I'm like, what is worse? Shut in your trap hole or your kid now crying because they want to go home?
Oh, my God.
Right. So that's how they handle that shit. Everybody's got to deboard, and then you got to get back on the plane.
That sucks. That's the only way to get them off?
Yeah, so everybody's got to deboard.
That's bullshit.
When you've got a radical client on your passenger on your plane. Pilots call them souls. And this intrigues me. I have no idea why they call them souls. Because I guess if they kill you, there are how many souls they kill if they crash.
They still have their soul because the pilot hasn't killed them yet.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's nasty.
I know. Flying is not fun. And listen, it's just obnoxious. Like, I think you automatically, once you enter the plane, you have this obnoxious behavior because you're already on high alert. Like, who the hell am I sitting next to?
Well, you're not in control, of any of it.
No.
You have no idea.
No. Call them bullshit.
Who's sitting next to you, whether or not they're going to have any more alcohol on the plane, snacks. You don't get shit no more.
No.
Anywhere. So you're like,
you would
maybe I'll get a freaking bag
for a bottle of water.
All those peanuts we freaking hated all those years. You're like begging for a bag of peanuts or a freaking bag of pretzels. And the money just went up and anything you got went down. You have nothing.
I could say I'm obnoxious at times because I see what other people go through.
I just can't see that, Shirlay.
Yeah, fuck you, Mandy. You're not even getting me. Go ahead, Mandy. Fuck you.
Or another one.
But you know what? At certain times, it's okay to be obnoxious because I think everybody kind of gets that.
People aren't thinking. People are like so anxious about flying, especially if you have kids and stuff like that. I mean, thank God we don't have to worry about kids anymore, but we're so anxious with all the shit going on with us. Like, I usually, we have a bunch of people that we travel with all the time, go all over the place. There's usually about 10 of us. So this one year we were traveling, we were going to Mexico. So you got to have your passports, all the other shit. So it makes me even more anxious because you have to have all your shit in a row, And we were leaving. Were we leaving Mexico? We were
Mandy
leaving Mexico.
Forgets very frequently. She gets high quite often.
we were leaving Mexico, and we were whatever. There was a whole shit show at the whole counter and everything. A friend of mine had her hand over her head. She had a pinched nerve. And we told
so she went through customs with her hand.
And her husband's trying to make her feel better, so he was putting his hand up once in a while. And then she thought when she got to the counter, she would put it down and just be able to talk normal and whatever. And she ended up having to put her hand back up because she was ready to cry. It was so painful. So then, of course, the lady behind the desk says, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "Oh, what I starting to explain it." And then one of the other drunk persons in our crew says, "She'll be fine. She's getting surgery when we get back to the States." Well, red flag goes up. Pulls them out of line. We're like, shit.
What do you mean?
I pulled them out of line because you cannot be going on a flight
if
you need surgery.
Oh,
you cannot.
Balls to the walls. Note to self, people. Do not claim you need surgery.
Yeah, so they took them. They're like, okay, you have to go to the Red Cross unit, whatever. So we all boarded. Now, meanwhile, there was all kinds of other shit that happened on our flight with Dale and I. Dale had the whole...
Right. Dale hates to fly.
Dale hates to fly, but this was the same flight that he had the whole kidney.
Oh yeah.
Stone.
He had a stone stuck in his dick. Richard had a stone stuck in his dick.
So we had this whole $18,000 medical bag that he, all his receipts of everything he had to spend in Mexico while we were there. So that was on him. So we all got through. So now we all went to, we're all waiting for this one person that was, got
delayed.
Sent to the Red Cross. Well, right outside the Red Cross building or place in the airport was a restaurant. It was a Mexican restaurant. So we're all sitting there.
Did you have enough of fucking Mexico by now? Oh, my God. Oh.
I know, it was great. We had a great time. So we're sitting there. We're all ordering our drinks and stuff before we go on the plane because we all get blasted. And then one of our friends has, whatever, stuff to relax us while we're on the plane. So
Valium, lots of drugs. Yes, Mandy.
So she gets, we ordered our drinks. The waiter came over, ordered our drinks. They walk away, whatever. So we're asking her, I'm like, oh my gosh, all right, so you have this or whatever. All right, great. We need to relax. Totally anxious and obnoxious. And so she's got that laying out there. So then we have the money out for the waiter to come back.
Yes.
So our girlfriend's husband comes over and goes, what the fuck is going on here? Y'all got drugs and money out on the table. We're sitting right outside
so they can see everything you're doing. Yes.
Red Cross.
We're staying in Mexico forever.
He's like, what the hell's going on? We're never going to leave Mexico.
Mandy would be calling me, Cheryl. Rip a hole in that fence. I got 10 of us coming over. Aye, aye.
That's not a problem evidently anymore. We just walk through.
Climbing through. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, that was one little
your
blurb in our...
your delay of... but I don't know who goes to Mexico, Mandy. That is...
Well, that's been a while. That was probably
Shirley gets Hashimoto's
5 or 6 years ago. I'm not
and then
going back
Revenge
there.
of Hashimoto's or whatever.
Hashimoto's.
That's no. Me and Mexico don't blend.
I love Mexico.
No.
I love Mexico.
Whatever they probably put a lot of spit or whatever. I get so sick
Riviera
of Mexico.
Maya, you stay within the resorts. I don't go outside the resorts.
No, still get sick as a dog. Nope, out, done.
No ice.
No, not doing it ever again in my life.
Okay.
We're done.
That's a sharp no for sure.
Sure as shit no for Shirlay. Oh my gosh, so Mother's Day's coming up, man.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, my kids, do they remember? Do they not? I don't really know. Some years, not really. Do your kids remember Mother's Day?
Ever. Never.
No.
And I don't care. It's not a big deal to me.
No.
Because I'd really rather take the day to myself.
Freaking yippee-ki-yay, mofo. Cheers to that, bitch. Hold on.
Right? Shouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Just go enjoy yourself. No kids, no nothing.
Honestly,
I mean, I would like for them to pay for the day. I'd go for that.
Just like make it our day that we don't have to deal with any of your shit,
Yeah.
any of your domineering, whiny bullshit.
Something.
I don't want to deal with any
Mom,
Richards,
here's
Dicks.
a day for the spa.
Yeah.
From your 3 boys.
Yeah, that's not happening. No.
I'll just pay for it myself.
No, but Mandy, think about that. If we had a day by ourselves.
Yeah.
Honestly, people listen to this. That's all that mothers want. A day by themselves.
Relax.
Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't even look at me. I don't want to see your effing face ever again.
Send them
till
somewhere.
Tomorrow morning. I just want to be me.
That's a Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's a Mother's Day. That's a Mother's Day. Yay!
Motherfucking Mother's Day.
So I read some hilarious Mother's Day gifts.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. Some of them are like, listen to this shit. These are the worst Mother's Day gifts.
Oh, no.
I can't even stop laughing. This is hilarious. Plastic flowers.
Oh, my God. How about the flowers that your kids pick from somebody else's lawn?
That's okay. When they're little, it's okay. Diet programs. Self-help books.
No. Well, they know they're the reason for it. Jesus.
Macaroni art, jewelry.
I've had that. I still have them, I think, when they were little.
This one I thought was my favorite. an Aldi's gift card.
The food's already cheap.
Oh my God, I read that. I almost peed myself. Mommy, I got you an Aldi's gift card.
That's sweet. It's something.
Oh my God, I can't stop laughing.
Stop it. Stop it.
Like who the hell gets somebody an Aldi's gift card?
You're gonna make me pee myself again.
I know, Mandy's got to pee.
I need to toilet.
That's hilarious.
My kidneys are like going.
Mandy definitely has a problem with her bladder.
I know.
She often pees herself. She pees herself.
Well, you're not helping.
Oh my God.
You were not helping.
I can't. Oh my gosh. So we got to introduce the swords in a different way. Mm-hmm. I think they're brilliant. I think we're going to do Family Feud one of these weeks. Oh, we might even go live next week.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm thinking we might go live.
Okay.
So if you're interested in going live, please message me, contact me, because I would rely on my faithful followers to tune in. I will let you know if we definitely go live. But I thank you for listening and enjoying us two drunks with Shirlay, Shenanigans. Listen to me on all platforms. And please pray for Mandy. She needs surgery on her bladder. That doesn't hold a lick of shit.
I just need to stop drinking so much.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Right, man? Peace out.
Peace out.
Oh, shit.